The popularity of cruises has grown massively in recent years. I mean, let's face it, a cruise is one of the most cost-effective ways to travel. In fact, cruise tourism is at a record high with more than 30 million passengers expected this year. Here to talk more about cruises and everything you need to know is Bill Panoff, publishing editor-in-chief of Porthole Cruise Magazine. By the way, your one-stop shop for all things cruise related. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing fantastic because we're going to be talking about cruising.
It's great to be here. I'm finally off a ship.
Hey, I know you were a cruise director.
I was.
You were
many,
like
many years.
Love boats.
That's me. That's me. Yeah. Professional bingo caller. I do it all.
You
Yeah.
must have been so much fun.
It was great.
You might have been on one of the cruises I was in when I was younger. I mean, my parents loved cruising, and I even went on a cruise with my husband for our honeymoon.
Oh, wow.
So it was, I mean, it's just, I could go on, but it's just so much fun and so cost-effective.
There's no more affordable vacation out there in the industry. Where else can you go and you unpack once? The scenery changes. You get 3 ports, 4 ports. The entertainment is included. The activities are included. There's no place else in a vacation mode to include everything all at once.
Absolutely. And you feel safe as a parent also. The kids can go off, and there's so many things that they can do. And again, you know where they are. But you know what? It's not just luxury anymore. It's not just huge buffets at sea. I mean, this has evolved so much, hasn't it? There
are cruises for every segment. For example, there are cruises for singles. There are cruises for those who are an aging population. There are cruises on the rivers. There are cruises in Alaska. There are cruises to Antarctica. Whatever you want. It's like a menu. It's a smorgasbord. There's something for everyone.
A smorgasbord. I love it. And I know you are an expert in everything cruising. You launched Porthole Cruise Magazine back in 1996.
I did.
It's really amazing. It's grown. It's cruising.
There you go.
It really is. Tell me about it.
Well, I started as a cruise director in my early 20s, and the industry grew so much in the last 20 years, and there was no magazine out there to speak to the consumer about the cruise experience. So I surrounded myself with people who knew publishing, and obviously I knew the cruise experience, and we developed this publication that is now the leading cruise consumer magazine in the industry. We cover destinations, we cover the new ships, we cover what's hot, we cover spas, we cover food. The total experience is right there. If you're an armchair traveler or you're a frequent cruiser, this magazine is for you, Porthole.
And what I love about it also, and correct me if I'm wrong, I mean, I haven't been on a cruise in a long time, but when I'm looking at this, I'm fascinated by all the stuff that I don't know, just all the advances, the technology on board for people. People are like, oh my gosh, I didn't know that.
The technology is amazing. I mean, technology has finally grown up with the cruise industry. You can go on, for example, MSC Cruises, which is an amazing cruise line.
I haven't been on that one.
Yeah, and they give you like a wristband called MSC for Me, and you can track where your children are anywhere around the ship. You can use the wristband for onboard purchases. It's a seamless experience. Other cruise lines also have adapted the same technology. It's absolutely amazing.
Tell me about your annual Reader's Choice Award. I know that's big.
Well, every year our readers, who are very loyal readers, vote on various categories. For example, the best cruise ship, the best food, the best spa, all these experiences that are relative to the ship. And every year we post the winners of our Reader's Choice Awards, and it's our most popular issue of the year.
And you have your 20th anniversary coming up soon, so that's exciting.
We do indeed.
Anything big going on?
Well, we have a party every year attended by the who's who of the cruise industry. Every executive and every president of the industry converges on Miami Beach for this party, and it's going to be absolutely amazing.
All right, so I haven't gone cruising in about, let's see, I'm going to be completely honest, probably like 10 to 15 years. It's been a long time. So this is going to be a little bit biased on your part, but where should I go and what cruise line? What do you love? What did the Reader's Choice say?
I love them all. I love them all. I love the small cruises. I love the large, but the ones that I really enjoy are the ones that go to exotic destinations where there's not many other cruise ships going in. Some of the smaller remote islands, for example. I love river cruises because the rivers are only so wide and you have scenery going by on either side. It's a constant moving postcard. Absolutely beautiful experience. And you arrive in these ports where you can actually walk into town. You actually dock in these small towns all along the Danube, for example, and other rivers. Crystal Cruises, Amma Waterways, Viking Cruises, just to name a few. There's so many choices. Okay, so for our viewers who'd like more information on Porthole Cruise Magazine, and I'm going to take one home because I'm going to take my kids on a cruise. My husband's coming too, by the way. Okay. Where do they go? What's the website? Porthole.com is our website. But if you want to subscribe, you go to porthole.com/current issue. You can also find us at the newsstands, Barnes & Noble, Noble, all across the country. Again, there's nothing else out there for the consumer. Porthole Magazine is it. We've been out there for over 20 years, and we're continuing to grow. We have a digital presence. So if you want to learn more about cruising, this is the publication for you, Porthole Cruise Magazine.
You must have been a great cruise director.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh, the love birds. Sing it with me.
Love, exciting and new, come along.
I love them. All right, and if you want to learn more about Porthole Cruise Magazine, you can check out our website, and that's thebalancingact.com. Again, it's Porthole Cruise Magazine. That was great.
Thank you, sweetie.
Love, exciting and new.